Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Disco Kitty, the Cricket Crafter. Yes, we're going to be making stickers because I want to decorate a boo bucket. Now, when this airs a week and a half ago, 2 weekends ago, I went to a gaming convention, and on that day that we left, I went to McDonald's and I got myself, a Happy Meal. But, so I got this bucket. It was white. I couldn't tell you what it had on it, but it had some faces, and I had to change that because I needed dragons and pumpkins and a goblin, I guess, and a cat, and there's a dragon, there's a pumpkin, ghost cat, well, cat dressed as a ghost, but how cute is that, right? How cute is it? So with this one, all I did was, I went into Design Space, I found a whole bunch of stuff that was already, pre-done, so I didn't make my own things, and then I just cut them on the Cricut, and then later that night when we got to the hotel, I put them all on. I didn't bring any transfer tape, so I tell you what, some of these were really hard to do with no transfer tape, but it's there and it's only a little wrinkled, so that's good. He was hard too. But yeah, so since then, I have gotten a new bucket. I also have an orange one somewhere, and I got last year, I think, but I don't know where it is, but I want to decorate that one. And I got a green one also after I got this black one. So we'll decorate the green one at some point. And I'm thinking because it's already got a base of green, maybe we'll make it Christmas themed, even though I don't celebrate. Well, we'll see what happens. So here's what it looks like with its faces. Copyright McDonald's, Yeah, there's all the copyright stuff. So anyways, here's some faces. And as of recording this intro, I have already cut the faces. So what I did with this one is, or what you'll see me do with this one, is I am going to redraw these faces as close as I can without tracing them, because on a bucket, and this ink is really white. White is not opaque. Anyways, so I redrew them for myself. We're going to take this off with acetone, and then we're going to put these on. It should be a fairly short video, not considering how long this intro already is. But yeah, so we're going to put these stickers on here. We're going to make it look basically the same as it is, but better. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so I want to start this by saying that I am getting over a cold, and I have had a nasty cough, and I'm just coughing a lot, and I will not cough into the microphone. You won't hear it, but I may sound gravelly and weird. That being said, we are going to go through the entire process. I'm drawing these, and I actually have the bucket next to me right now, and I'm using it as a reference because I wanted to keep the faces basically the same, but I also wanted to make them a little bit my own, and I more kept them the same in the end than making them my own. But I realized at the, way after, that some of the lines that I skipped doing were meant to give it like a pumpkin thickness. That line right there, I figured out way too late what that line was supposed to be, and it's okay. I didn't really need it. It was just supposed to, show how thick the pumpkin actually is. But yeah, I go through this a couple of times, just trying to figure out what I'm doing, trying to get it as close as I can. Here, I'm making all of those black bits clear so that they don't come up as like a secondary layer, because we don't want any black in this. The black is the background, and it will actually eventually go away and leave us with just the white stickers. So, moving on to the second face. I'm only going to be showing 2 of the faces throughout all of this, but I did do 3, and you'll see it in the end with the reveal, as it were. He looks so happy, until you put teeth in it, and then you look at the eyebrows, and then it's like, that's not happy. The way these were drawn was just so cute. How would you have done it? What would you have done differently? What programs would you use? What programs do you have access to? I'm always curious what other people use. Right, we have brought them into Design Space, and we're going to cut them out. And I love watching the Cricut go. I really, really do. And this is at like 8 times speed, so it's a lot slower than this. Blech. And remember, peel the mat away from whatever it's on, or whatever is on it. I mean, that's a lot more important with like paper, but yeah. But goodbye, old faces. Goodbye. It was actually a lot of scrubbing. This is at like 15, no, this is at like 8 times speed as well. Now we're into the 15 times speed. That just, whew. It was a lot of elbow grease to get this ink off for something that was so translucent. It was really, really on there. I was just happy that it came off with acetone at all, honestly. Get a little weeding in. And I am gonna forget to take a couple of the pieces off, and that's okay, I'll come back to them. But I thought these came out super, super cute. What do you guys think? What kind of faces would you have used? Would you have modeled them after the ones that were on the bucket? Or would you have come up with ones that were purely your own? I think for the green bucket, I'm gonna come up with faces that are purely my own. But I haven't figured out what I want to make the green bucket. It's obviously, right now, it's zombies, and they're really cute zombies, but do I want to keep the bucket as zombies? Or do I want to make it some kind of a Christmas or end of season holiday bucket? I don't know. What do you guys think? But yeah, these are super, super cute. And it is time to put them on the bucket. And to disclose, this is my second round doing this, because the first time I didn't hit record. That was it. I didn't hit record. So I put a face on and then realized that I wasn't recording, so I took the face off, cut it out again. And then we came back, and now we do them all. Although you'll only see 2 of them here, because this would be hilariously long if I had actually left all 3 faces in. But they're so cute. I had a lot of fun making them. I hope you had a lot of fun, watching. I hope I, introduced you to something or taught you something. I don't know. But yeah, these came out so cute. I'm so happy I decided to do this. I think this bucket came out so much cuter than the white bucket. But like I said before, to be fair, that was literally just a whole bunch of random images I found on Design Space. But look at how cute that is. And because it's super shiny, it doesn't stick really good at first, so you could push all those bubbles out really easy. Ah, yay. Well, I think that worked out super cute. Here it is. So keep in mind, I basically kept the same faces on them, and I think they're little cat faces because of the whiskers and stuff, but it's hard saying because there's no ears. Although this one kind of has ears, sort of, kind of, a little bit. The other ones don't, though, because they don't line up. Just the one, he's got ears. But anyways, what do you think? What would you have done differently? Would you have kept these faces? I mean, they're not exactly the same because I didn't put the black line in any of the mouths, and I don't know. Do you think I should have? It's hard saying. I think it works out pretty well the way it is. But I freehanded these. I drew these in Adobe Fresco. I think it's Fresco. And then I imported them into Design Space, and yeah, I think they came out super cute. What would you have done differently? How would you have done them differently? What color would you have used? I wanted to keep the original white because, as we know, white ink is never opaque enough. So you could barely see the poor faces on this. It's not like with the white bucket. The white bucket gets black ink, and the black ink usually works really well. The orange bucket gets the black ink, the green bucket gets the black ink, only the black bucket gets the white ink because it would be kind of stupid to put black ink on a black bucket. But the white ink that they use is just so translucent, you can barely see it. So, finals. In the original, sorta original faces, you know, I just had the I had the bucket sitting next to me, and then I drew it, and then, you know, here it is. So what do you think? How would you have done it differently? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation. With all that being said and done, though, thank you so much for visiting, and I'll see you next week. Stay safe.